Alright, there's the mall we were at yesterday, and we just walked from the hotel only 5 minutes, so we could have walked to the mall. Anyway, we're gonna try pizza tonight, Paris pizza. So here we are, let's go check it out. Look at these pizza options. Aren't they kind of unique? They're halal. As we wait for our food here at this restaurant, which actually, this restaurant had a really good menu, and it was 20% off all pizzas tonight. And they had popcorn chicken for 20,000 rupees, so I tried an order of that to see if it's any good. This trip has been so wonderful that we have no extra time for anything. So right now it's about 9:30 at night. We're just eating dinner. We haven't planned tomorrow yet, our last day. And there's a million things I need to catch up on, but there's just no time because we're just maximizing every second, making it all count. It's great. Sweetie is just in love with this cat. It's a really friendly cat. I think he's hungry, but he's just so friendly. We have one more day here, but just to share some first thoughts if you're coming to Lombok. You definitely need time. Give yourself time. We debated on 3 or 4 days, and at this point, I'm glad that we got at least 4 days because we've spent every moment enjoying the place, doing what we can do, including enjoying the hotel room because, well, it was a little bit over budget, so it's nice to enjoy it. Have money, because even though there's a lot of things here that are a real bargain, you got to remember you got lodging. You're probably gonna need to rent bikes. There's just costs that add up. By the time you get home, you're like, wow, we spent a little more today than we expected. Just explore all that you can, and if anything, if nothing else, take a ride up to the Lombok Wildlife Park, because that was probably the most amazing experience with animals that I've ever had. One of my favorite parts about all of Indonesia, ice cold Coke, doesn't matter if it's can or bottle, catered ice and real sugar. And this here is green milk bubble tea. A creamy chicken spaghetti, which actually looks delicious. I'm actually jealous. Sweetie got ikan, fried fish and fries. That looks delicious. Wow, and Mama ordered soup too. That's spicy soup, by the way. Sambal. Apparently this is the other mall that we haven't seen yet, and I'm in no hurry to see it. There's the parking garage exit. And bye-bye Paris pizza. That was actually a really good dinner. It was a tiny bit more expensive than I thought, but it was still a really, really good dinner. Now we got about a 5-minute walk back to Aston, our hotel. And there's only a slight drizzle, but it kind of feels good. We considered trying this place. It's called Mama's Steak. Admittedly, this is one of the sad things to see in Indonesia, and that's trash built up in the waterway. And look, you can see Aston from all the way back here. A new, say it with me, day, and it's our last day to have a lot of fun because our flight's tomorrow morning. So we're over budget, but we're just gonna go balls to the wall anyway. I got the scooters for 2 more days because that saves us a ton on taxi costs, as we've learned, and we're gonna try to make the very least a boat ride. And with a little luck, they'll have some snorkeling gear. The Gilis. Get out your Google Maps. This is our weather so far this morning. And I gotta run downstairs and change our room key and take care of one more errand, and then we are ready to rock. Look, I'm in the mirror over there. Preparing the convoy and ready to have one last adventurous day here in Lombok, Indonesia, West Nusa Tenggara. Got the trusty Scoopy for one more day. Let's go check on the girls. Yep, Mr. Sonic is ready to rock here. right, after about 50 minutes of riding, we're almost there. It's really, really nice here. I'm gonna show you in a second. It was a great ride. We had to stop and get those little Perta Minis for a little gas. And there was this really sweet kid, and I gave her $1 and I said, this is a gift from America. Anyway, you gotta see this. We rode in from there, and we'll be heading through this way, where that truck's coming from. And I think we're gonna be out at that harbor, or one of those harbors out there. We're gonna try to rent a boat. We got the convoy parked for a moment so the girls can get some pictures. And this is just a really nice spot, albeit really hot outside. Alright, girls are ready, convoy's ready, time to ride on and find ourselves a boat. Okay, Mama's negotiating for our boat, and this is where we stopped. Boat transport to Gili Nangu, Gili Sudak, Gili Kedis, Parkir. There's a toilet over there. And looks like we're going for it. This is our driver, whose name I can't recall at the moment, but you'll know soon. On our way to the boat. Check out our awesome, badass boat. Woohoo! Everybody's ready. See you. Thank you. All right, that's our awesome driver right there. He's gonna show us how to have some fun. So we are on the west side of Lombok, essentially facing Bali. So if we rode about 8 hours in this boat, we'd hit Bali. Oh, check out these little things. Docking stations. I wonder what for, Mama. So we've got a couple little islands out here, as you can see. We're gonna take you there and show you. All right, when it's time to get in the water, we got our gear all set. That's looking back toward Lombok. That's one of the islands there. That's another one of the islands over there. And if you can see that tiny little speck out there, believe it or not, we're gonna set foot on that sucker. Like Kevin Costner's Waterworld, man, we found the land. All right, so the first place we're gonna dock, it's called Gili Nangu. These are the Gili Islands, and that is Gili Nangu. Pulling into Gili Nangu. Now the only way you can get to this island is by boat, and the only way you can get around this island is on foot or on a bicycle. There are no motor vehicles as far as I know. Look at how clear and amazing that water is. Gili Nangu. Welcome, friends, family, YouTube community. Friends, welcome to Gili Nangu. Oh, and that's our boat and our awesome driver, by the way. Can't forget about him. He made this all possible. Alright, just got through snorkeling for about an hour. Absolutely amazing. It was great. Holy cow. It was great. Whew. I got salt water in my eyes. I swallowed plenty of salt water, but who cares? Got a big group picture over there. Mama and Sweetie, they can't get enough. Leaving Gili Nangu to the next Gili, back to our trusty old boat. I love this old rust bucket. Actually, it's made of wood, but you know, sounded appropriate. Let's have some fun. Bye-bye, Gili Nangu. Ahoy, matey! So we're docking now at Gili Sudah. Gili Sudah.
Yeah.
Ooh, cows! Woohoo! Alright, you gotta check out these cows. I just had to pee, and then I noticed back here, there's cows. Hey buddies, alright. And people relaxing, doing their thing, chopping up tonight's dinner. And these cows over here. Hi buddies. Hi. Hi. Hi there. How you doing? Good to meet you. I'm from America. What about you? That's our awesome boat right there, the Aldi. That's the girls getting snacks. So while we're waiting for our snacks, this has been our awesome boat for this amazing adventure. The Aldi Trans number 2. Aldi Trans 2 in Indonesian. And look at this little guy right here. This is the true rust bucket. But isn't that awesome? I mean, how much fun would it be? Look at that old motor. And like everywhere in Indonesia, that's the best drink in the house. Coke, real sugar, and catered ice. And the girls, they got a fresh coconut to drink out of. There's chicken, noodles, and some vegetables. Now my guess is the chicken was probably raised right here on this island and killed to be eaten and served like that. If you don't mind a couple of flies buzzing around and you're not worried about, you know, you're not a germaphobe, that's as real as food gets. Alright, everybody had a good, nice lunch, and now we are headed to Mini Island. Alright, we're back on the adventure boat, headed to Gili Kedis. Look at that, a whole 2-minute ride and we're at Gili Kedis. Gili Kedis. This is the smallest island that I've ever been on. Let me think about it. Yep, this will be the smallest island that we've all ever been on. Alright, welcome to Gili Kedis. Officially the smallest island I've ever set foot on, so let's take you around the island. We can walk around the whole thing. Let's see how long it takes. Sitting here relaxing on the smallest island I've ever been on, thinking the world is huge. Well, this day started out with a little bit of a question mark. Last night we kind of didn't know what we were going to do, what our budget would allow. And what started as that question mark turned out to be the grand finale. I mean, this was just fantastic. Nice islands, water, snorkeling, fish, and lunch. Everything, the whole package, and cold Coke. So yeah, this was pretty much the finale. Headed back to shore on Lombok, and then we got about an hour ride up to Aston to enjoy our final evening. Bye bye, Gili Kedis. This is where we dock, where we're parked. and where we get to prepare for the hour-long ride home in wet shorts. Alright, so he's gonna park the boat. We are docked back on the mainland. Well, as main as it gets when you're in this remote part of the world. And down the long bridge that Hurley crossed from Lost and made it all the way to the other side before Charlie broke the whole thing. Alright, we're ready to ride out, but I want to show you that it just trips me out that there's chickens walking around Indonesia everywhere. It's just so cool. All the time you see them. And they cock-a-doodle-doo all the time.